3 cats and 1 dog. I have some pets in my house. I work as a software developer, as a data engineering in a company here in Brazil. And I like to read comics and science fiction books and watch movies and TV shows. This week is the cinema week, some of this, and the ticket is very slow this week. So we can go to the cinema and pay less. And you, Nicole?
Very good. Very good, very good. Thank you so much. Luana, your turn, please. Introduce yourself for us.
Hello, I'm Luana. I am 40 years old. I live in Lisbon. I am a lawyer. I am a mother. My daughter is 16 years old. I don't have pets. I like to read different kinds of book. I like to travel. I like to study. I like study English as well, but this year the things I am so busy and it's difficult for me to come to the immersion. That's it.
Okay, but good. You are here now, so yeah, welcome
Yeah.
aboard again. Nicole, please, your turn.
Well, I am Nicole. I am 22. Um, I have 2 cats, and I work as a UX designer, but now I'm studying software development. And I don't know, my last 2 jobs was in Lisbon and Recife. So fun fact. And I live in Fazenda Rio Grande with my fiance, and it's a small city nearly Curitiba. And I think it's it.
Very good, very good.
Ah,
Thank
and
you.
I want to ask you, Maria Fernanda, about Cinema Week. What is this?
It is a week that start this Thursday and go to next Wednesday, and the ticket is fixed on 12 reais, and a lot of cinemas are participate of this promo.
I have 3
Cinemark,
movies to
UCIs.
watch.
Yeah. I am waiting this week to go to watch the movies that are running to Oscar.
Um, I want to watch Poor Things. I am very excited to watch this.
Very good, girls. So let's organize our routine to do it, to go to the cinema. So let's start to talk about routine. To start, let's start for the number one. How do you personally define the concept of routine? And why do you think it's important? Luana, I will start from you because you are busy. Your routine is so busy. Let me know. The number one, please.
Uh, just this. But routine for me, it's in my case, I organize my day starting at 5 a.m. Almost every day. I like to start to work 9 a.m. That's why I have uh, before I have to do my exercise, have breakfast with calm. I like and stretch my body and work the in the morning and the afternoon, and I try to study in the beginning of the my working day. No, in the beginning, the middle of my working day, when I can. Uh, I don't know how I can explain in English because I think I don't have enough words, but I try to stop 9 p.m. like 8 p.m. I normally have dinner, and I try to go to the bed 9:30 p.m. and read a little bit, uh, turn off my phone 9 p.m. and that's it. It's hard. It's hard. It's not easy. My friend said that I am a very organized person and disciplined person, but it's so hard. Sometimes I can't, but I try.
Yeah, I think it's normal. It's normal. As a human being, it's not perfect, but we have to do our best always. Maria Fernanda, and you, how do you define the concept of routine? Let me know. And why do you think it's important?
Mm, Um, I think for me, routine is something that you try to do the same way, same the same things, not the same way every day. And I work very well with this type of organization to know what I'm going to do in the morning, in the middle of the day, and at night. Because this, in my case, helped me to don't have anxiety because I will know what will happening um in general, because like Lana said, life has happening, and sometimes we can't follow our routine, and the things will be a messy normally will be a messy, and we try to reorganize our routine and create a new routine and do this stuff. Um, so for me, it's important because we will know what will happening in general, and we can control our anxieties, I think.
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Thank you for sharing. And you, Nicole, about the number one.
I think it's important because when you have when you know exactly what you need to do in a day, you have freedom in another hours. So when your routine is a mess, I don't know if I can play with my friend. I don't have a time to do um, something. And when you have a concrete routine, you can use the other hours more. Well, you have more freedom to do what you want with the other hours.
Yeah, I got your point, and I totally agree with you. But I have to organize better my routine because I have my tasks, but I don't do in the right time. So I'm busy and I don't have free time because of that. So I have to do my best. I'm not doing my best now. Uh, Luana, you said that about your routine and things like that, but let me know. Um, this to have this routine, this busy routine for you, help you to do your tasks or not. It's important for you to have an schedule, to have your tasks organized. Let me know.
Yes, I believe that it's very important. I have a sentence. Always say a sentence like, discipline is freedom, because uh, when we don't do the things that we have to do, we feel like a pressure in the head, like, oh my God, I have to do it, I didn't do. For me, it's important because I don't know, I don't know how I can explain, but I really have to do the exactly hours to do the things. For example, if it's impossible for me to go to the gym in the morning, I can't do it the rest of the day, because That's my time to go to the gym. It's in the morning. The first thing I have to do. It's like I don't know. I don't know how I can explain, but it's very important. I have to do my things, my schedule like this, and it's yes, daily list. That's it. I don't. My English tá enferrujado.
Don't worry about. You are in the right place to exercise, to practice your English. But I totally feel you because I I work exactly in the same way because normally I do my exercise at morning. This is my standard. But when it isn't possible, for example, in the carnival, uh, my routine became a messy because it's hard for me. Okay, I go, but I have to put more energy to go. But at morning, it's okay for me. It's normal. I wake up and I go to the gym, but at at afternoon, at night, it's
It's
impossible for me.
impossible. I don't have energy.
Yeah,
Energy.
exactly.
I went to London in January because I have friends there, and I put uh, gym clothes at my bag, but I I did not go to the gym. I felt like oh my God, something was missing. Uh, but I won't do this again. Like 5 days vacation and try to do exercise. But it's like I miss the routine.
Exactly. Nicole, let me know. Can you share a typical day in your life and how having a routine helps you to manage your time and activities? Number two.
Well, I cannot explain my routine because I don't have one. But because all my tasks are flexible, so I work here as a freelancer and a freelancer. And even when I have a formal job, it's flexible hours. So my routine is, well, I have a cursed biological clock that wakes me up every day, 7 a.m. Even it's Sunday, even I go to sleep 30 a.m. I wake up at 7, and it's uh it's a curse, but it have a good side that I usually wake up and study and do my um, my adult tasks. So um, usually I study, I take care of my house and my cats, and um, um, and another task I have in the English class. I have one class um, per day. I don't know. Um, and I'm also study French, and I have um, software development classes at night. So I'm studying Java, and I have from Monday to Thursday, Tuesday or Thursday. I never know what is quinta, and it's um, the only tasks I have, and the other time I have free time to manage all these things in in our I want. So if I have to go outside, it's a very important thing I do sometimes. I go to the supermarket or I go to my mom's house, because I never go out to my house. And I can manage it and have this flexible routine. So yeah,
Yeah, so I think that you have a routine. Maybe. I think you have.
like
Uh,
that. Tipo isso.
yeah,
Not the same. She has a routine.
yeah.
Oh.
And Maria Fernanda, let me know. Let me know about you, your routine.
Oh, I have a lot of things to do. I I try to write here in a planner what I need to do. My routine also starts normally at 7 a.m., but these last weeks I am very tired and I can't wake up at 7 a.m. I need to sleep more. But normally I wake up at 7 a.m. I take care of my pets also because normally the dog messy something here. He's a baby. He eats poop and a lot of strange things. It's terrible. Dogs is difficult than cats. So in the morning, we need to clean the things, uh, give food to the pets, and I need to take a breakfast because I felt a lot of hungry in the morning. Uh, and it's this, and I start to do a immersion here at 9 or 10 p.m. Or I study something for my work, like some tools, new tools, or this stuff. And after I work, I do my work, my formal work, and after I go to cook my lunch or esquentar my lunch, I don't know what to say this, and work more in the afternoon. And at night, I go to my Pilates, and after my Pilates, I cook my dinner, and after cook dinner, I do the other things that I do, like work in a association, Python Brazil Association, a PIB. I am a technology director there, and I need to do some things. Or I do some things in another Python community, PyLadies. That is a other group that I do things, and normally I do these things at night before I go sleep. Because I try to don't do these at the weekends, like Saturday and Sunday, because I want to rest and I try to rest in these days. And normally I go to sleep at uh, 11 p.m. or midnight till 10 p.m. I go to sleep very, I forgot the word, a long time
Late?
away. Yes, very late. And because of that, I felt very tired. I'm very tired now.
Yeah, I can understand that.
After, yes, because I need to do my normal work at least 6 hours per day, but I need to work 8 hours and I also do other stuff. I don't know how to do this.
Yeah, thank you. Luana, you already described your routine, so I will skip for the number three for you, okay? Number three is, in what ways do you believe having a consistent routine can benefit language learning, specifically, specifically, yeah, maybe. So let me know. You are returning to TNT and try to do your immersions. Let me know about the number three.
For sure, it's very important to maintain the contact with the English or another language. I try to keep this contact, like listen some music. I think my listen gets better. Listen some music and pay attention at the lyrics, or listen podcasts. I like to watch movies with audio and subtitles in English as well. I thought so stranger to hear another person with another voice. It's I feel it's so uh, fake, so fake. Uh, but I try to read. I bought a book in English as well, but it's so hard to read. But I'm trying at least one page a day. The book called uh, Are You Ready to Succeed? It's very good. I like this topic. Like um, that's it. Uh, so I like to listen podcast, listen music, and to read. Even though I'm not doing immersion, I try to keep this routine or habit.
Very good. Very good. For me, read, I think it's the best thing for me. Talking about English, I try to listen to podcasts as well when I'm washing dishes. But I'm not feel good watching movies and series. I don't know why. Everybody likes, but I don't know, but it doesn't work for me. But I really love to read. I'm reading a big book, but so it's in
Yeah,
English, but it's about my job. So,
yeah,
but it's a big book,
big
but
book.
it's good. It's helped me a lot to make my English better. I think just
Yes,
one page per day, it's a good step, I think.
and learn new vocabulary. It's good.
Yeah.
I normally I type in English with some clients from Asia. They don't speak Portuguese, but to type it's easy. Compare it to talk, it's easy to type because I have time to think about
Yeah,
the
exactly. Exactly, exactly. Thank you so
you
much.
know, I
Uh,
speak good
Go ahead.
English. I drink one glass of wine. I speak like native.
The best English ever.
Yeah.
Nicole, and you, let me know.
Um, I always try to put the language I am learning in my routine, like an immersion. And but now it's a little hard because I'm learning two languages. So what I used to do, like change my settings in my PC, my computer, my phone, and this kind of things, it's more hard. But I'm trying to. Also, I love to read in another language. In English, I can read some things more difficult, like big books. But in French, I'm learning now. So I downloaded in my Kindle a book with short stories to beginners. So I try to read a short story per day. And also, I love to watch movies, but I don't like to watch the series and movies. Normally, I watch animations and desenho de criança because the words and vocabulary is more easy to understand. So I start with this, and after I go to another hardest things. And I think the hardest thing to watch is YouTube videos because they speaking with you and they spoke fastly and say a lot of gírias, and it's hard to understand even you put the subtitles. but it's good to improve your vocabulary and know how to xingar as pessoas.
Yeah, I'm happy because I know one person that doesn't are not good watching series in movies. It's like me because I feel a little bit alone about this topic. Everybody, whoa, how? Yeah, it's so good. So, but for me, it doesn't work. I don't know why, but yeah, no, I'm more calm. And you, Fernanda, let me know.
I also can't follow the most of the YouTubers, the American, the North American YouTubers. Oh my God, they talk very fast and they use a lot of new words for me. uh, I it's question three, yes. Yes, I think that's routine make this new language, not our native language, more nature, like everybody already said. Um, I also I watch movies and TV shows with subtitle in English. Sorry. Normally I can understand, and this helped me to associate the word with the sound of the word, because when I read, I felt this 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 association with the sound. But I read some books in English, but the most are technical books, because in my area there's a lot of technical books and they are English. So I can read them. And let me see. Oh, I love listening podcasts, but I didn't listen English podcasts. I, I don't know. It is like Paminonda said about the movies. I have this sensation with English podcasts. Because I listen a lot of podcasts in Portuguese, a lot of podcasts, but I can do the same things in English because I associate that I need to pay attention, and podcasts for me, I don't need to pay a lot of attention. So for me, it's like studying. I don't know, like this makes sense. Like when I will listen to podcast, I will study, and I don't want to study. I want to relax. So I will listen Portuguese podcast. Is
I
difficult.
got, I got your point. In my case, I don't listen to music, international music. I don't know why, but I prefer to listen Brazilian music, especially forró. So there's some forrós in English and Portuguese, but it's not the best. It's not my business. But I love one podcast from a girl called Emma Chamberlain. So it's not it's a cool. She's young and talk about interesting things, but so it's interesting. But maybe this is one that I can understand and I have fun and things like that. So I can just washing my dishes and listen to and laugh. So relaxing. But some podcasts I can't understand in a good way. I don't know why. But some podcasts, some musics and series. But on YouTube, I really like so. But some people, not everybody, but some specific channels, I follow. Um, everybody answered. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Let's keep for the next. Next. Okay. Let's talk about the challenge. The challenge to establish a routine of study. Can you discuss and challenge you have faced and establish or sticking to a routine for language study? I don't know. You are creating your routine of study and what challenge do you face? have you faced? Let me know. Um, Luana, please, you first.
Yeah. When I I I pay for the immersion I pay for 2 years, and I thought I will do immersion from Monday to Friday, almost every day. But I started to 30 months, good. I do that. But my mainly challenge is my job. My job is because I have job that I can work every day, but I know I can stop 1 hour to do the immersion, but sometimes I have to go to some public service to do something. That's I think it's my difficult to do that. But now I have uh, a new project. It's three three days a week. I will try from next week, at least from Tuesday to Thursday. 3 days a week. I but my main challenge it's my words for sure.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to fit in the day. So when you don't have a specific schedule, for example,
Yeah,
you
I
have,
don't have exactly hours to work,
yeah,
for
exactly.
example, and I have to do. It's only me. I have my sister help me, my job work with me, but some things just me can do. But that's it. I'll keep
Yeah, keep
follow
going,
the
keep going.
the dream to speak fluently.
Yeah, but you're doing a good job. Relax. Uh, Maria Fernanda, let me know your challenge.
Yes, work normally is for me is also a challenge. And in my case, I put the emotions in the beginning of the day, because when I put in the end of the day, I will not come because I will be tired or I will need to work more hours. So I will need to cancel the immersions. So put in the beginning of the day, and also other challenge is to um, put in my mind that we need to start in the small steps, like Lana said. I also come here, I don't know, 2 years ago when I start to come here, and I start to come here, think also to do 5 days in the week and this stuff, and I can't. I also can't do this, and I start again doing small steps, like I will come 1 hour in the week, and after 2 hours in the week, and I will increase uh I will increase in small steps, a different ones that I am here. And also another challenge that I can't remember is the job that make me tired, and the routine that make me tired, and this feeling of of I don't know the word, the cansaço. This feeling uh can't stop. We will stop us to learning and focus on our goal and this. So we need to understand more our limits and try to start the things uh, more slowly, and maybe doing slow things, do small steps, we will can be fluent or achieve another goal.
Yeah, for sure. Interesting, because my job is my big challenge as well. Not just about English, but about my life. I would love to be read without work, but unfortunately, isn't possible. But this is my dream to win the lottery, for example. Oh, my dream. But just kidding. I think it's important to don't push yourself so hard for everybody. I think it's important to understand your limits, as like you said, Maria, and to go in small steps. For example, about the immersion. If the person is not able to attend our everybody every day in the immersion, maybe to meet some hosts and enter in some immersions and I don't know, but one host that you like more and attend to this immersion and step by step, maybe, oh, okay, because when you like the immersion, it's easier to go. So you just relax and it's cool. It's not like, oh, I have to study now. And maybe this feeling too, I have to study now, I have to sit here instead, maybe make us to stop. So doing progress day by day, step by step, and increasing a little bit. So maybe this is the key. But the most important thing for me is to have contact in the with the language every single day. I think just a little bit, one page per day, or just one lesson on one app. I don't know, but I think it's important to have a little bit contact with the language every single day. Um, Nicole, your turn.
For me, the most hardest thing to have this contact with the language and turn this into a routine, it's because well, I will start to study today for the first time and I want to become fluent tomorrow. I can't have this consistency to I know I am in the first step and I need to have a lot of little steps to become good in at this. I want to be good tomorrow. I want to be good today. So I give up a lot of things because this and also in saying about the language specifically, um, I hate to study grammar. I hate to study grammar in Portuguese too. So I will create new words and I will create new sentence and I know it's wrong, but I hate to study. And with what helps me with this was read because when you read the words is it's telling a history, but also it's grammarly correct. So um, I try to have this passivate study. Look, I am creating new words. But well, this works for me, and but it's a big challenge.
Yeah, I have to share something really well. I have this book, grammar book,
I
Essential
see.
Grammar in Use. So there's a good book about grammar, and I never opened this book. So there's some dust here, but I totally understand you, Nicole, because it's hard for me as well.
I was searching
Uh,
the book in Google,
it's a
thinking
good
it's.
book. It's a good book. I don't use, but I know that is a book, good book. Uh,
I don't
but
know,
it's
but I
important.
recommend.
Yeah, there's a lot of recommendations on Amazon and a lot of good reviews. I know that's a good book. Unfortunately, I don't use, but I think it's good.
It's an
Um,
expensive book. It's
yeah,
R$ 236 in Amazon, and you never
yeah,
open.
maybe. Yeah, I to be honest, I did some lessons, maybe three or four, and just did. But I will do in the future. I don't know when, but I will do, I promise.
It's boring.
Uh, yeah, a little bit. So it's hard to learn a new language. It's hard. I don't know what I was doing, but maybe the next question. Luana, you answered this question? I don't know. I don't remember. The number.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So let's keep for the number five. Oh, the number five is good. It helped me a lot about my English. How do you incorporate language learning activities into your daily or weekly routine? How do you do? If you do, how do you do? Luana, your mic is open, so go ahead.
Yes, just I would like to say something. For me, my first immersion is 10 a.m. That's why I like, for me, if was 9 or 8 will be good. But for me, I am 3 hours a mais à frente. That's why for me sometimes it's hard. But about the routine, I try, as I said, listen at the gym, listen podcast in English. I really love listen podcast in English. Um, um, my listen got better. I like podcasts in English from England, Britain, Inglês britânico. I think they speak more clear. I like to listen and read and type with my clients. It helped me a lot because to type or to talk in person, it's different. The it's like some things you don't know at school. You don't learn at school. When I lived in London, I learned it, and that's it, guys. My English is it's frozen.
Yeah, I know. It's some days I feel exactly like you. I don't know why, but I know the word. I know how to say that sentence, but it doesn't fit in the right way. It's totally
Yeah,
normal, I think.
depends
That,
of the this topic is very good, but the vocabulary it's I don't know. It's not difficult, but I normally I like to read something about the topic that I
okay.
can introduce more new vocabulary and something like that. But that's it. I'm so sorry. My English is frozen.
No, no, it's good. It's good. That's the time. It's so early for you. So that's the time. Maria, and you, let me know. Number five.
Um, I I I try to put English things in my life, my cell phone, my computer. I here in my work, I don't know why. We wrote a lot of things in English. The code, the documentation, the tasks, the a lot of things we write in English. But the company is from here, from Brazil, and I don't know why we do this. So uh, I try. I need to write things in English and explain what I did, and it's very difficult sometimes because I know how. Sometimes I don't know how to explain what I did. So how I will do this in English? And now I am using ChatGPT to help me fixing some sentence because, like Nicole said, I also invent a lot of words. I also forgot the words in Portuguese. Imagine English. I don't know. I don't know how to speak Portuguese. I put the words in the wrong place. We had the subject, the adject, the verb, and I changed the other. So I don't know how to speak in Portuguese. Imagine English. So I use a lot of ChatGPT to help me to put the words in the correct way. And I also use some plugins on the web browser that help me to my writing skills. And this like everybody said, I changed the things to English, and I try to put more English in my routine.
Very good. Very good. Welcome aboard, Danielle. There was some problem in the second room or not? Let me know.
No, no, it was a great conversation with the guys too.
Okay, good. We are answer the number 5 here. Okay, that's Nicole's turn. So let's listen. Nicole, please let me know.
Well, I always try to put the language I am studying in my activities. So everything I can do in English or French, I will try to do. So, for example, the questions about the class of the class, they are they are at the site of TNT, and I copy and paste, and I try to answer this in English and in French. And it's funny to see how the two answers is completely different because I don't have vocabulary in French. So, and I like to do this because I can see my progress in English and I can see how bad I am in French. And also I have a lot of apps to go to study in and when I am at a line or um, when I am tired of social medias. So I use like Duolingo, like this app I send in the chat. I use a lot because I learn the lyrics about the music I listen often, and um, also read books and see. I try to put all the things at the same time in my routine, and it's good because I improve my abilities, but it's bad because I give up more easily because um, have a difficult, and if I can't understand something in, for example, in app, I will try to do this writing, and I will try to do this to understand this watching a video, and I think it's it.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Danielle, welcome again. Uh, did you answer all questions in the second room? Let me know.
No, no, no. Uh, we
Okay,
stopped at the number 80, but it
okay,
was a great conversation.
okay. Pretty good. You like it?
A lot, a lot.
Do you
It's
have some
a good.
tip to? Sorry.
Uh, the the number
Do you have
9.
some tip? Do you have some tip to share about routine? Do you have a good routine about learning
Uh,
language?
yeah, yeah. I use it to get up early because I think I work better in the morning than at night. So when I get up, I just try to study English and to all my tasks during the morning. I try to do in English. When I answer and I need to talk in Portuguese with my wife, for example, I answer in Portuguese, but uh, after this answer, I try to think about, oh, how can I say this answer in Portuguese in English now? So I try to do this every single day in the morning.
Very good, very good. For me, it's the same. I work better at mornings Maybe because my battery is full at morning, so it works better for me. And good tip, good tip. Thank you so much for sharing.
You're
Because
welcome.
girls, for example, the words that you are creating. So maybe it's good to take notes about the word and after how I can say this word in English. So you can improve your vocabulary doing this. But we don't have time to talk more. I put here the survey on the chat. Please go there. Let me know what you think about this immersion. Feel free to suggest me some topic. And yeah, that's all. Luana, you are more than invited to be here with me in other dimensions. It's a pleasure. Nicole, thank you so much. Maria, thank you so much. Danielle, thank you so much. Take care, guys, and see you next immersion next week. Okay, take
See
care.
you. Bye
Bye.
bye. Thank
See
you.
you.
Bye bye.